Hi, everybody. I'm Nina Taylor, and here is your gospel news. Well, this week I just wanted to talk a little bit about some of the early trailblazers and game changers in the gospel music industry. As you know, gospel music is a music genre of Christian music. The creation, performance, and even the significance and the definition of gospel music can vary according to the culture and the social context. Gospel music is composed and performed for many purposes, including just pleasure, religious and ceremonial purposes, and even as an entertainment product in the marketplace. Gospel music usually has dominant vocals with strong harmony with Christian lyrics. Gospel music can be traced back to the 17th century with roots in black oral tradition. Hymns and sacred songs were repeated in a call and response fashion. The first published use of the term gospel song was around 1874. The original gospel songs were written and composed by authors like George F. Root, Philip Bliss, Charles Gabriel, William Howard Doane, and Fanny Crosby. Gospel music publishing houses began to appear in the early 1900s. The advent of radio in the 1920s was greatly increasing the gospel music audience. Following World War II, gospel music moved to major auditoriums and gospel music concerts became quite elaborate. Here are some of the trailblazers and game changers in the gospel music industry. Tommy Dorsey, dubbed as the father of gospel music, he was the chief architect and force in the early gospel music development. He traveled the world promoting gospel music. Mahalia Jackson, with the release of her 1947 song Move On Up the Ladder, Mahalia Jackson became known as the nation's greatest gospel singer. She was the first artist to sell 1 million copies. Clara Ward and the Ward Singers, they are credited for the first gold single by a gospel group at the height of gospel's golden age. In 1949, they recorded Our God is Able. They were the first black gospel group to appear in Las Vegas. The Caravans, although they had a revolving door of members like Albertina Walker, Inez Andrews, Dorothy Norwood, and Shirley Caesar, she became gospel's first singing evangelist and is known even today as the Queen of Gospel. With his legacy of gospel music, including the Gospel Music Workshop of America, James Cleveland incorporated traditional black gospel, modern soul, pop, and jazz arrangements in mass choirs. He even, as far as I'm concerned, made choirs glamorous. Oh Happy Day, a song recorded by Edwin Hawkins in 1967. It was a Latin soul arrangement of this 18th century Protestant hymn recorded by the Northern California State Youth Choir. He made this song a household word. It crossed over genres of R&B, gospel, pop, and rock stations worldwide. It was the biggest and most popular gospel song in the 60s. Andre Crouch, whose list goes on and on, known as the father of contemporary gospel, he's a versatile musician, composer, and producer. His songs have been recorded by Elvis Presley, Paul Simon, Michael Jackson. He's won countless Grammys and Oscar nominations for his song soundtrack from The Color Purple. Tremaine Hawkins, the first gospel diva, she was the first one to appear all glammed up on her album cover. She made gospel music glamorous for the woman. The Clark sisters did the same thing. Their song You Brought the Sunshine crossed over all types of cultures and all genres of radio. And the Mighty Clouds of Joy, known as the Temptations of Gospel, they were the first black gospel group to appear on Soul Train. Well, that's your gospel news for this week. Let's get back to more great gospel entertainment on Gospel in the Streets.